You are watching the Los Angeles Lakers Report by Chat Sports. I'm your host, Marshall Green. In today's show, we got a bunch to talk about. We're going to talk about LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Are they actually people that could be traded this offseason? We'll talk about that. Then we're going to talk about the X factor for the LA Lakers and why Jarred Vanderbilt has been a difference maker since being added at the NBA trade deadline. But first, we are in a sub battle here at Chat Sports, and it's with some of our Western Conference rivals. We have a Chat Sports channel for the Mavericks and the Warriors. Their names aren't nearly as cool as the Los Angeles Lakers Report, but they are beating us in subs, and I take that kind of personally. I'm a guy that likes to win. I don't like to lose. So hit that sub button to beat Mavericks today and Warriors today in subs. And also, you're getting a whole bunch of Lakers videos almost every single day on the Laker Nation. So hit that sub button. Let's go. Is Jarred Vanderbilt the secret weapon for LA? I mean, if you watch this team prior and post to the NBA trade deadline, Vanderbilt is definitely an X factor. He has added a new dimension to the Lakers since his acquisition. I mean, you look at the raw stats and you're like, Marsh, the guy's averaging 7 points, 7 rebounds, and he's shooting 51%. How much of a difference can he actually be? Well, the last stat is the most important for Vanderbilt, 1.3 steals per game. But his ability to just change the game, affect the other way the other team wants to play offense, and just be a disruptor on the defensive end is why Vanderbilt has sneakily been one of the better acquisitions at the NBA trade deadline. He's able to guard 1 through 5 on the defensive end, the switchability on pick and rolls, and just the positional versatility he brings to this Lakers lineup is a reason that they've really been one of the better teams in the NBA through the last 22 games of this regular season. This is what The Athletic had to say about Jarred Vanderbilt. They said, the most impactful addition to the defense has been Vanderbilt, who has formed a special synergy with Davis. Los Angeles is allowing just 108.6 points per 100 possessions, with Davis and Vanderbilt sharing the floor together, a defensive rating that would lead the NBA and ranks in the 95th percentile. So pretty much what they're saying is when Vanderbilt and Davis are on the court together, they are the best lineup in the NBA when it comes to pretty much every defensive metric. And the reason that they're able to do this because Anthony Davis can guard 5s, 4s, and 3s, and Vanderbilt can guard 1 through 5 at the highest level the association has seen in quite some time. He is an absolute difference maker on that side of the court. And that's why the Lakers have to get an extension done with Vanderbilt to bring him back to the crib and for him to be wearing the purple and gold yet again. He is extension eligible this summer, and Vanderbilt is slated to be an unrestricted free agent in 2024. So the Lakers and Rob Pelinka can get ahead of the curve right here and offer this man the contract extension that he has honestly earned and deserves, and maybe even get him at a little bit of a discount, because if you wait till 2024, other teams are going to be able to bid on him, even though he actually will be unrestricted if you don't pick up that option, which I feel like they definitely should, and try to get him an extension as soon as possible. So I want you guys right now to show our guy Vanderbilt some love. He's really changed the future of this team, especially the immediate future, and if you bring him back, the long-term future, as I think he's going to be a very, very good defensive player for this league for a very long time. Type his jersey number 2 down in the comment section. Show our guy Vanderbilt some love. Bleacher Report recently put out an article about LeBron James and Anthony Davis, pretty much saying that they are untouchable players for teams that are calling and maybe pursuing a trade this offseason. We've talked about on the channel that there was some rumors that a Kyrie Irving sign and trade for Anthony Davis might be on the table. We've talked about a potential scenario where the Lakers miss the playoffs and maybe lose in the play-in, and LeBron James says, yo, I don't want to be here anymore. I want to go play for a championship team. But Bleacher Report is saying there is no way either of those two guys are going to be traded. They put this out in the article saying trading James is a laughable notion unless he demands it, which don't act like that's not possible. The injury bug is picking at the 38-year-old like never before, but when he suits up, he's still somewhere in the best player on the planet discussion. You don't willingly move off of that type of talent, elite talent. Davis megadeal isn't quite as impossible to picture. His own injury issues are adding up, but the bigger worry is that you don't always feel his superstar impact. He isn't always as aggressive as the Los Angeles Lakers need. And with a top shelf skill set like his, that's borderline inexcusable. Still, as long as the Lakers are moving forward with James, then keeping him tethered to Davis is their best hope for winning big. If they make the playoffs, you'll hear plenty about how they have a puncher's chance in any series. This is the 1-2 punch all those analysts will be talking about. I will be talking about it because when you have LeBron James and Anthony Davis on the same team, both healthy, you're probably going to have two of the best three players on your own roster. And anytime you have two of the best three players in a series, you're more likely than not going to win that series. LeBron and AD leading the line, the Lakers can't be counted out. And I think that's 100% a fact. I mean, you have two guys that at their peak of their powers are top 5 players and MVP candidates. And you've seen from AD this year that he has returned to bubble form. The guy's averaging 26 points per game, 12.5 rebounds, 2 blocks per night, and he's still one of the most efficient bigs in the NBA that shoots jump shots over 56% from the deck. And I think this is a much better season than he's had last year. Sure, the blocks per game are down, but the points are up, the rebounds are up, and the efficiency is up. That's kind of where he's been lacking the past couple of years. And he's already played more games this year than he did last year. Of course, he missed some time, but overall, I would say Anthony Davis has had a pretty damn good season for the LA Lakers. So I want to bounce this question off you guys. Is Anthony Davis an untouchable asset? Type Y for yes, type N for no. Look, I'm going to say no. I don't think he's untouchable because if the Milwaukee Bucks came calling right now and said, give us AD for Giannis, I'd do it. So there's players I would trade AD for, but I better get a king's ransom back if I do move on from him. Y for yes, N for no. Is Anthony Davis an untouchable asset? We got some LeBron James rumors and maybe a little bit of a movie to talk about coming up in a second. But first, you guys got to get your Lakers hats. What are you doing? Chatsports.com/Lakers hats. Chatsports.com/Lakers hats. This one's so sick. The LA with the palm trees, West Coast vibes. You're rocking that at the Crip. You know what you're doing. Chatsports.com/Lakers hats. Lakers hats. Chatsports.com/Lakers hats. That link is in the comments and description of this video. Some hats are over 60% off. Get you a hat, swag up for the postseason, and let's go. A little bit of pop culture news out there surrounding the Lakers. It's what we do on this show. We inform, we entertain, we keep you up to date with everything surrounding the Los Angeles Lakers. And right now, it sounds like a show could be coming back. A big show, a show I'm a big fan of. Jeff Snyder, the In-Snyder. That's a good little play on words right there. Way to take advantage of that. Creative. Hearing season 2 of Winning Time will hit HBO this spring summer with heavy promotion again timed to the NBA playoffs. Loved season 1 and can't wait for it to return. I agree, Jeff. I thought it was absolutely incredible. Honestly, it was a show that I was glued to all last spring. I know that Magic Johnson and Jerry West weren't really happy with the way they were depicted, but it's Hollywood, baby, and it was awesome. I can't wait for Winning Time to come back for season 2. I thought Magic Johnson was a great character in that show, and I can't wait to see how it unfolds, even though we know how the history played. It's still going to be a lot of fun to watch, and maybe we'll do some videos breaking down Winning Time this summer. We also have some news about a potential movie involving King James, and I'm not talking Space Jam 2 because that was cheeks. He says, based on the book written about LeBron's time in Akron, it's a movie out this summer. Shooting Stars was a book written about LeBron James and his time at St. Vincent St. Mary's, his upbringing and the time he spent at high school basketball, and they're going to be making a movie about it. That's going to be a lot of fun. If you're a LeBron fan, you're going to love it. The book is incredible. I've read it like 3 times. I just can't keep my eyes off it. I love this book. It's great. The movie's going to be even better, and I can't wait to watch it this offseason. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel because just because the playoffs are around the corner doesn't mean our coverage is going to stop. It's only heating up from here. Lakers videos almost every single day on the latest news and rumors. And once the playoff gets here, we'll have previews for the series. We'll do some game recaps, maybe even a watch party or 2 on the channel. Sub for Lakers Dubs. Hit that sub button.